I just want you to comment a bit on this whole issue of Biafra.
Yes.
You know, because we have a lot of people, even some people are saying that it is the will of God probably for the Igbos to become their own, stay on their own, and become the Biafran land. And a lot of people are actually gunning for that. What would you say? What's your comment about that?
Right now, Nigeria is the 7th largest country in the world. Right now, Nigeria is the 6th largest producer of agricultural products. Right now, Nigeria is one of the fastest growing economies in the world. By the year 2050, it's going to be it's going to be actually the fastest growing economy in the world. Right now, Nigeria is recognized and the whole world know Nigeria just because of our population, thanks to the fact that we have so many nations that have come together. Even Europe, where they have small countries, because they divided over years, because of war and differences, and their languages are different, their culture are different. So in Europe, you have small countries. There are so many. Now they are all coming together to become one, because it's foolishness to be small and be alone. And then the same thing with America. They were small before, but they were just 13 states. But they expanded and got all the Spanish, territories together, from Mexico, from France, from everywhere, and got everything together and became the large country they are. Our largeness and our unity and our diversity is the biggest problem we have. Nobody would have been talking about Biafra, even about Igbos, if not because they are in Nigeria. For example, it would just be like one of the African countries. Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea-Conakry, Burkina Faso. It's just be one of the small names, just another name added to it. But nobody is talking about it. But when you are vast and big and diverse and 200 million almost like Nigeria, you cannot be neglected. But when you are so small, egoism doesn't enlarge; it kills. It's just like I think it's a form of growth process. When a child is growing, first of all, it depends on his parents, on a mother, to be fed, to be told what to do. Then when he gets to the age of adolescence, he wants to be independent and say, no, I'm now on my own. I know how to do things, but I don't need anybody. I'm the one, I know. But later on, when he gets to maturity and old age, he comes back. He wants the family to be together. He wants to marry. He wants to form a family. He wants to be around people. Then, when at his very old age, all the children are gone. He's now begging them to come back and everything like that. That's just the process of growth. So I think Nigeria is going through that process, and what Biafra is experiencing might be it's a feeling of the fact that if you had been alone, we would have been better off. But my own thinking is, what is disturbing you now for being better off? Nobody is, not a Yoruba man is ruling you in your state, not an Hausa man is ruling you in your state, not a Benin man is ruling your state. You have your own land, you have your own people, you have your own territory, you have your own governor, you have your own assembly or houses of assembly, you have your own elected leaders. What is disturbing them from making a difference? Are they not Igbos? Are they not your own people? Why can't they make a better life for you and for their own people? So, and apart from that, even right now, being in Nigeria as a whole has been a blessing to Igbo and Yorubas, because Nigeria, because we are together, we are all enjoying the oil of the Niger Delta people. And that oil is being divided by all Nigerians, and some part of it is going to the Biafra people also. But can you imagine the Biafrans alone? They will not get any allocation from the federal government. Right now, even with allocation, some of them cannot pay their salary. They cannot even survive. What about what will happen without allocation? So all of us have been blessed just because we are together. And it's not just because of the oil from Delta. There are other products and other revenue coming from other areas of the country also. And the oil is going to dry up soon, and other things are in other places. And we are still dividing it among ourselves, and it's helping all of us. So I think unity is always better than divisiveness.
And then the beauty of diversity, as you just mentioned.
I have a whole article about that. A whole article about that.
Well, thank you, Pastor.